In this lesson, we'll evaluate the limit as x goes to infinity of the square root of x squared plus 1 minus the square root of x squared minus 1. As in the hint, the first thing that we'll do here is go ahead and multiply top and bottom by the conjugate of this expression. So we get square root of x squared plus 1 minus the square root of x squared minus 1, and we're going to multiply that by the square root of x squared plus 1 plus the square root of x squared minus 1. And of course, if we multiply by that on the top, we need to do the same thing on the bottom so that we're not changing the value of our expression. So we get root x squared plus 1 plus root x squared minus 1. So now let's go ahead and multiply out on the top and see what we get. So on the top we get root x squared plus 1 times root x squared plus 1. That gives us x squared. So that gives us x squared plus 1. And then we get plus root x squared plus 1 times root x squared minus 1 minus root x squared plus 1 times root x squared minus 1. So those terms cancel. And then we get minus root x squared minus 1 times root x squared minus 1 gives us minus quantity x squared minus 1 all over this quantity that we multiplied by. So root x squared plus 1 plus root x squared minus 1. So now we get the limit as x goes to infinity. And so now we have x squared minus x squared, so those go away, and then 1 minus negative 1, so we get 2 over root x squared plus 1 plus root x squared minus 1. And now we look at our expression, and as x goes to infinity, the top we have a constant of 2. The bottom is going to infinity because x squared plus 1 are both going, x squared plus 1 and x squared minus 1 are both going to infinity. Summing those is still going to infinity, so we get 2 over a quantity going to infinity, which goes to 0. So our overall limit here is equal to 0, and again our technique was to multiply top and bottom by this conjugate, root x squared plus 1 plus root x squared minus 1.